1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is not something that you take lightly if you're like me, which you might be in 100 different ways. Still you're right, we could never quite both be the same. This is not something that you take lightly. You really like me, as unlikely as it sounds. When I say it aloud, this is something, this is quite something. My love, my lover, my love, in 100 different ways. Still you're right, we could never quite both be the same. The same. Now this is not something that I am used to, so forgive me if I am confusing. I know you know that I puzzle myself more than anybody else. I find these things so hard to say, but I find it gets easier every day, and that's something. Isn't that something? My lover, you and mine. 100 different ways, 100 different ways, 100 different ways. Still you're right, we could never quite both be the same. My love, my love, my love. Oh, you and mine, you and mine. You are something, you are quite something, you are quite something. Your windows are wider than mine. Your windows are wider, through them and I see from mine. Your windows are wide like a smile, and your head shelters mine. In the morning time, in the morning. Your windows are wide like your eyes love you, stare like a child. In the morning time, in the morning time, we are breathing. We are breathing in, we are breathing. We are breathing in time, we are breathing. We are breathing in, we are breathing. In time, in time. Your windows are wider than mine, and I look through them and I see for miles and miles. Your windows we met, I was close
to your face,
to that place where you knew you and me and you. You put your lips on my cheek, my cheek. You put your hands on my cheek, my cheek.
Thinking back,
I was young,
I could tell
I was close,
you were close
to that place where you knew you and me and me and me and you. You put your lips on my cheek, my cheek. You put your hands on my cheek, my cheek.
You put your face to my face, my face. You put your mouth on my cheek,
I was you. You put your mouth on my mouth, my mouth. You put your hand on my leg. You put your feet on my hand, my hand. You put your hands on my head, my head. You put your mouth on my mouth, my mouth. You put your feet on my feet, my feet. You put your lips on my teeth, my teeth. You put your hand on my cheek, my cheek.
This might just be the hardest thing that you have had to do all year, and it must feel so impossible. I know, I hope I made it clear. If I was mean, I didn't mean that I don't love you still, my dear. It might have seemed like our hearts would break, but our hearts won't break. I will take it, will forgive you. You give me now what you give me now. I forgive you now, I forgive you. Oh, what you give me now, what you give me now. I forgive you now, I forgive you. Now in your eyes I always hoped I'd see again that kind of light. At least we try, and if we fall, at least we'll know what falling's like. The sun will rise, the sun will rise, the sky is burning blue. We might have cried like our hearts would break, but our hearts won't break. I will face it, I will take it, I will forgive you. Oh, what you give me now, what you give me now. I forgive you now, I forgive you. Oh, what you give me now, what you give me now. I forgive you now, I forgive you. I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you now. I know this girl you see, she's just as bad as me, she's just as bad as me, she's just as mad as me, and I think she has seen almost every side of me. She's always telling me, she is always telling me that you might love someone but you might not always like them. Oh, you might love someone but you might not always like them. Oh, you might love someone but you might not always like them. Oh, you might love someone but you might not always like them. Like them! I think of these words and I look at you. Oh, you were far away, oh, you were far away, oh, you were far away, away, away. I only notice because I do that too. I'm just as bad as you, I'm just as bad as you, I'm just as mad as you, I'm just the same as you. I'm just as bad as you, I'm just as good as you. I'll make this good as new. And you might love someone but you might not always like them. No, you might love someone but you might not always like them. You might love someone but you might not always like them. No, you might love someone but you might not always
this girl you see, she's seen every side of me, and every side of me, every side of me is just as bad as you. I'm just as bad as you, I'm just the same as you, I'm just as much to blame as you, I'm just as good as you, I'm just as good as you, I'll make this good as new, I'll make this good as new, as new, as new, as new, as new. Counting the drops on my window, I know if I don't go now I won't make it out. I am counting the time since the last time, the weeks and the weakness, the months on the fingers, the same as the length of the drop from my window. And no, it's not like that now, it's a different house, a pinch and a punch to convince, and the sound of you lingers, the months on the fingers of both of my hands, both of my hands. I've got books of the poems you read, I like reading them, it's like reading thoughts in your head, like the ones that you wrote down, the ones that you sent in the post, like you thought that would show how sorry you are, how sorry you are. I believe in you like you believe in something new each day. Don't know which of us it makes more crazy. I believe in you in spite of what I've seen, in spite of what you say. Count, drop, window, you just go now. It's my house. I count the time, the last time, weeks and weakness, months on fingers, same as counting the drops on my window. I know if I don't go now, I won't make it out. I'm counting the time since the last time, the weeks, the weakness, the months, the fingers, the length of the drop from my window. No, you just go now. It's my house. I count the time, the last time, the weeks, the weakness, the months, the sound of the drops on my window. No, you just go now. It's my house. I count the drops, the fingers, the months, the fingers, the fingers, the weeks, the weeks, the months, It wouldn't be right to make you into a saint or an angel. Oh, you were strange and stubborn and courageous. I hope I'll be like that when I get to your age. If I ever live that long, I hope I could be half as strong as you. But I don't cry for you every single day. I don't think you'd want that from me anyway. I hold my head up high and I try not to be afraid. I will remember you, I will remember you, I will remember you this way. All the years I knew you, I never
never saw you cease your raging. Even when your memory was fading, you still told me stories from the time when I was just a baby, and you always remembered me that way. I will remember you this way, not in sadness or in pain. I will remember laughing at you, waving madly every time we drove away. I will remember all the foul-mouthed and kind-hearted funny things I heard you say. I will remember to be kind to the ones you left behind. I know you would want me to, and it's the least that I can do, but I don't look upon this as my chance to pray. You're never into all that anyway. I wear your watch, I watch it ticking through my day. I will remember you, 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 I promise I will remember you this way. Step out with me. I met a guy last week. He knows a place around the corner we can go and get it for free. And the drinks are cheap, and it'll be full of people we don't know. And the night I'll leave, but it's fine with me. And the street lights give me a warm glow. Surprise me, enlighten me. Tell me life is full of opportunity. Tell me all about the friends you have and who you'd like to meet. Tell me all about the most amazing place you've ever been. Take a moment to consider. Tell me, isn't your life sweet if you step outside? I'll make it worth your while. If you step outside, I'll make it worth your while. I'll make it worth your while. Say you'll step out with me. I met a guy last week. He knows a place around the corner we can go. Get him for free, and the drinks are cheap, and it'll be full of people we don't know. The night I'll leave, but it's fine with me. The street lights give me a warm glow. Surprise me, enlighten me. Tell me life is full of opportunity. Tell me all about the friends you have and who you'd like to meet. Tell me all about the most amazing place you've ever been. Take a moment to consider. Tell me, isn't your life sweet if you step outside? I'll make it worth your while. If you step outside, I'll make it worth your while. I'll make it worth your while. Hush now, baby, don't say a word. You still got your mockingbird, don't you, baby? Get some sleep and I will take you to the sea. Hush now. mockingbird, don't you, baby, get some sleep, and I will take you to the sea. Hush now. I'm sorry that she said that sometimes girls aren't very nice. I wish I could protect you from the harder parts of life, but see I can't. I can try. I can kiss you on your shoulder, crush your eyes and help you cry. I can whisper in your ear and hold your hands and wipe your eyes. And when you're done, darling, I can find you the sweetest ocean drum. So hush now, baby, don't say a word. You still got your mockingbird, don't you, baby? Get some sleep and I will take you to the sea. Baby, get some sleep, I will sing you to the sea. And if your mockingbird don't swim, I will give her diamond wings. And if her diamond wings won't fly, all you do is close your eyes and turn your face towards the sun, and I will bring you the sweetest ocean drum. Hush now, baby, hush now. Hush now, baby, hush now. Hush now, baby, hush now, it's done. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. By your side. By your side. Breathe good night. Good night. Good night. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. It's a gift to life. Breathing too fast. It's a gift to see you sleeping at last. I didn't think it would be as easy as that. It's a gift to breathing. I will treasure you. 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 I will how I will treasure you. I will treasure you. I will treasure you. I will treasure you. How I will treasure you. Will treasure you. I will treasure you. I will treasure you. How I will treasure you now. Read my mind. Guess the end. All this time. Time will mend. You're too kind.
like fairy